Well, good afternoon, folks. Today I'm going to be out for just a short little ride, and I thought I might do a motovlog. Kind of picking up on the last motovlog that I just did on the how fast time flies. And I got to thinking, and my father's birthday's coming up, and I won't say how old he is, but I will say he was born in 1929, so you can figure that out. And we were talking the other day about how technology has changed, not only in his lifetime, but in mine. It's just amazing what has happened in a few years. From, automobiles. Now, his dad or mom, neither one of them drove. They could drive, but they didn't drive. I know that my grandfather bought a car one time with money from trapping and stuff like that, and he traveled down to get the car and drove it back. So, but anyway, just look at what the cars are nowadays. Our daughter just bought a car, and the new stuff that's on there, Bluetooth and all that stuff, is amazing, And not only cars, but motorcycles, transportation in general, jets, flying at the speed of sound, over the speed of sound, traveling to the moon, the Mars rover. It's amazing. It's amazing what's happened. And, there's all kinds of other things, like, let's take phones, for example, when speaking of Bluetooth. Let me duck here. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. We got Bluetooth and, phones in general. We're carrying them around in our pocket now. And these phones aren't just phones, they're computers, cameras, computers, everything on that phone. It's crazy, the technology that's happened. And then you got the medical field. Our daughter's in the medical field, and she works in a laboratory that's the building is 20 stories high, and it's full of just laboratories, and that's only one building. They have more than one of them. So the advancements in healthcare is crazy. All the stuff is when you stop and think about it. There's just all sorts of things that our infrastructure, our highways, and everything. And most of that stuff, a lot of it has happened, in not only my father's lifetime, but in my lifetime. ATVs, we're on this ATV, well, this is a road, but it used to be an ATV trail. Everything. It's with our weaponry that we use, the nuclear bomb, to the stuff we have nowadays, which none of us know. Well, probably nobody watching my channel would know. But anyway, I thought I'd throw that out there. We're talking about how fast time flies on the last motovlog, so this kind of ties into that. Fast is what it is. I'm getting into this red pine planting here that they they harvested this year. Think of the technology in that field. Our youngest son is in that field, and holy smokes. The machinery they use nowadays, it's amazing, the machinery that's out there for logging. It's not the old sweet saw days when they cut them all by hand. Look at the farming equipment we have now, and all the farm fields, the corn and all that stuff, and the crops where they actually can tell yield on a computer that's inside of the tractor, and they pretty much drive themselves on autopilot. So all this stuff it's really quite amazing when you stop and think about it. And I know there's a lot more stuff out there, of course, that I didn't even touch on. Jet skis, pontoons, boat landings, sonar, depth finders, fish locators, electric anchors, graphite rods. Amazing. And of course, along with that comes Eurasian milfoil and exotic species, which we wouldn't have known about without the technology we got today too. So, well, not as fast probably. It's this whitefish / Barden Lake, whichever one you want to call it. Real nice clear lake here in northern Wisconsin. Right about over where that pontoon is, out a little farther from where they are. It's 102 feet deep according to the map. I registered more than that on my depth finder, but then you got ice fishing with portable shanties you can put up in a few seconds, minute or two, with heaters to go inside, electric augers that go out and drill holes. And you got, of course, you got your fish locators for them too. I call them mine my $500 bobber. Tells you where the fish are. You can watch them bite. Which is why we need to be careful how we fish. Anyway, I didn't plan on babbling that much. I'll get going here. And we've got rural fire departments that are scattered around through all the little towns. A lot of EMTs on those fire departments. Some of them have ambulances, state-of-the-art ambulances that are connected in with Life Flight, who flies with helicopters to accident scenes and things like that. All volunteer here. Then we have our DNR with dozers for fighting forest fires that have water in their water jets to protect their drivers and things like that. And then you have airplanes that are stationed at the local airports to drop fire retardant on forest fires. If you told a lot of people these things years ago, they would think you were nuts. Which brings up the subject of how much things are going to change in the next 50 years. What'll be going on then? If things have changed as much as they have in these last 50 years, just think the technology that's coming. Or how about this camera I'm shooting this video with? This GoPro. A lot of for sale signs. Taxes. Pay your taxes. And there's Maxwell Smart, Get Smart. Agent 007. phone in his shoe. Oh my, no way, that can't happen. There's no way there'll be a phone in their shoe, ever. Porcupine. Let's have a look at him. Look at him here. Oh, I'm gonna go the other way. Where are you going, buddy? Hey, where are you going? But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and I appreciate any comments you may have. And remember, it's a great big world out there, so let's get outdoors and have some fun.